Greetings, my name is Teresa and welcome to my channel. In today's video, we're going to be making this card right here. This card was made by using the Rose Wonder stamp set in thinlits. We're going to use the rose, this particular die, and you can use any sentiment that's in this stamp set. It was watercolor using my Stampin' Right markers because I don't have all of the ink pads, so I use my Stampin' Right markers. And with the leaves, I used my Stampin' Right markers, and I also use Perfect Pearls. Okay, what you're going to need is a piece of cardstock and half scored at 4 1/4. Your top layer will be 4 by 5 1/2. You're also going to need a piece of scrap black paper for your band. I'll show you how I end up getting the rose to look like that. Okay, now what I did, I used Melon Mambo, which is right here, Strawberry Slush, and Blush and Bride. These are the colors that I used to create that rose. All I did was took my block, I started from the darkest and went to the lightest and put a little bit on my block. That would be my Melon Mambo. I'm about to put down the Strawberry Slush, and my Blushing Bride is next, which you're not going to be able to really see that particular one because it's like extremely light. Okay, after I did that, I used my aqua painter, went across my cardstock like such. Then I took some of the ink from my block and just laid it across the paper. That's all I did. Now we're going to go to the Blush and Bride, which is the lightest one. Not going to really see that. I let it dry. As you can see here, this is dry because I already did it. This is still wet on this side. I did the same thing with my leaf. Now with the leaf, I just took the stamp, I inked it up, and stays on. Ink that up and stays on. I'm going to turn this card over just to show you. Stamped image is messed up. I'm just using this to show you guys the idea because it would be too time consuming to do it all. I just wet my paper like that, took a little bit of ink and just colored it in. Doesn't have to be perfect for what, and it doesn't matter if you go out the lines or not because you're going to cut it out. I did that. And you do light or dark, you know, you get the gist of it. Could do it light or dark. Then what I did with my Perfect Pearls, some of my Perfect Pearls and dotted a little bit on my block. Okay, took some Perfect Pearls and put a, come on, oops. Wet it and just blend it all together until all of the powder was dissolved. That's basically what I did until all this was dissolved. Once this was dissolved, for each area went that, and I actually stamped 2 leaves. Okay, this is what I did. So, okay, so you see, that's that. That's all I did. So that's how I got the leaves to look like that. Okay, like I said, we're gonna cut it out. Okay, what I did was cut out the rose. Use my A plates, B plates, and put it to the end. If you put it to the end of your die cutting machine, you actually get a better cut. So now I'm putting my C plate. Okay. Oh, that's your sandwich right there. So now I'm just gonna roll this through the die cutting machine, and I'm gonna do it. Sorry for that. I'm gonna do it a couple of times, so that way. Okay, like cut it out. You should have a piece that looks like this. Okay. Stamp your banner on your white cardstock, and I used my Stampin' my piercing mat for this as well. Instead, I use my Whisper White ink spot as well. It's something else that came in the paper pumpkin. If you're not subscribed for the paper pumpkin, you can actually visit my blog and see the details on that. What I'm gonna do is stamp here. And there you go, right there. That's your banner piece. Align your die up with that. That's good. Put that on there on both sides, and that's so it won't move when I put it through. So now what I would do, that looks pretty good. I don't see too much texture. That's my embossing tool, so I'm gonna show you the embossed so you can see focus. Embossed. It says friend in white. Okay. These are the ones that was color I did previously. Perfect pearls. I cut these out, colored them with the perfect pearl in the ink. This is our banner piece. This is our card. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead. I'm not gonna score this. I'm score it, but I'm not gonna score no scoreboard. I'm just gonna fold it regularly. If you guys hear that noise, I don't know if you hear that noise or not, but that's not me. Okay, that's downstairs. Okay. So we're gonna layer this on the top of that. Okay. With your adhesive of choice, I'm gonna use multi-glue. And as you can see, if you make a mistake, it don't matter, because you can always flip it over. Because I was gonna use this as the inside of a card, but then I was like, no, I can use it. My layer. Save on my paper. Okay, so that's there. Now the paper is not Stampin' Up paper. This is paper that I had. The stamp sets are Stampin' Up. The papers are papers that I actually previous had. So that's why I didn't bother to give you the name of that, because it's not Stampin' Up paper. Also some supplies I had, which I'm still going to use, okay, until I run out of those. I do have Stampin' Up paper, I just didn't use it. Not for this video, for another video. Yeah, not for this one, because I was working on this part. Now you're going to use your dimensionals. I'm going to put dimensionals on everything. Put dimensionals on everything. I can speed this part up here. This is just putting together. So we'll speed it up. will tell you guys while I'm doing this, if you haven't subscribed for Paper Pumpkin and you're interested in making your own little treats, cards, or whatever, because there are different things, you don't always get the same thing every month. Sometimes I'm gonna peel off the backing to this as I'm talking. Sometimes a celebration is going on, which runs from March 5th, no, I'm sorry, January 5th to May 31st. And if you subscribe for Paper Pumpkin for 3 months, which would be $55, you will receive a free celebration item. You could visit my blog at www.oksstampinzone.com, and the details are on my blog for that as well. It's for you to sign up for the Paper Pumpkin if you're interested. I do share alternative ideas with my Paper Pumpkin customers. I'm going to go ahead and adhere this. You can adhere it any way you want. You could have cut out 2 full leaves, or you can cut out 1 full, 1 half. And the reason I didn't do 2 full, because the card itself is not that big, so that's why I didn't do that. I'm gonna put this there, and I didn't put the other one on yet because I wanted to see my positioning of that piece there. So now I'm gonna put that on and just position it. That's fine. And then we're gonna put this here at the bottom. And that's your card for today. And the reason I didn't stamp it yet, because I'm undecided when they're going to my girlfriends. I made these cards for my girlfriends. I don't know if I'm going to send it to them for Valentine's Day or hold on to them for Easter, because this would be a nice way to send out Easter cards as well. Okay, that's just the idea. So I didn't know which one I was going to do, so that's why I didn't stamp it just yet. Okay, now I'm just going to put a pearl in the middle to dress it up a little bit. Okay, so those are your 2 cards, which I think are cute. You could give to girlfriends or mom. If you are interested in becoming a Paper Pumpkin subscriber, please visit my blog at www.oksstampinzone.com. And you also could shop on my online store if you are interested in purchasing either one of these stamp sets with the thinlits, which that's how I cut out the flowers and things like that. And I will be making more cards using both of these sets. If you're interested in the Rose Wonder, which comes when you buy this as a bundle, it comes with the stamp set and the thinlits. And for thinlits you receive, let me show you just real quick, the thinlits. You receive this detail die here. And these 2 dies as well. We're sticking to the paper. I'll put this back. This goes on the back like that. But you see those 2 dies. This, which actually came out the dies, that set, and this rose right here. So we see these die cuts with this stamp set as a bundle. Okay, you do get that. All right, so like I said, if you're interested, please visit my blog at www.oksstampinzone.com or visit my online store. Thanks for taking the time out your day to visit with me. I do appreciate it, and come back again. Bye-bye.